Chris Chism here. As we said, Chris, great to have you. Sorry for the short delay, but we're going to get as much of your fine music in as we can. So whatever you like to play, we'd love to hear.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's good to be reborn here at WHUP. Should I get going?
Yes, sir.
Kick it off.
Here we go. By the time you find I'm gone, I'll be gone and trying to find into that old railway line. Second chance, third time's a charm. Never felt right all along. I don't want to be anywhere at all. No, I don't. Can't turn it off, won't go away. Can walk and run and drive away, but still every day's the same. Well, I'm all scared and so ashamed. I don't know, I can't explain. I don't want to be anywhere at all. Well, some days the pills can help, some days not. I can't tell. It's not so easy going out. It's just as bad staying in. So I'll go and leave again. Well, I don't want to be anywhere at all. No, sir. I don't want to be anywhere at all.
Well, that's a good way to start off a show. We started a couple of minutes late.
So, Chris, always interested in our guests' musical history. So, did you grow up around here?
No, I was actually born and raised in Indiana, but most of my family is from Kentucky, so a little bit of both. And
So, you're a Hoosier and a bootlegger.
my grandma always told me that if you're born in Kentucky, you're a brar hopper.
Ah, Brar Hopper. And so, was it a musical household you grew up in?
No, not really, not at all. I didn't really have anybody in the family that played or really know anybody that played music when I was growing up. But my grandma she raised me. She always had Ralph Stanley, George Jones, Conway Twitty, Ricky Skaggs, that kind of stuff.
All the good
playing. That was always her favorite music. So.
And when did you get your first guitar or your first instrument?
Oh gosh, that's a good one. Well, I think I got my first one when I was like 10, technically.
Yeah, really good.
But it was like a big old dreadnought that my dad got for like $10 from a buddy out of like the bed of his truck.
Thanks for trying, Dad.
Yeah, and it was so big I like couldn't get my hands around it. I felt like I was holding a cello. So
Yeah.
I didn't really play until I was like maybe 16. So. Yeah.
Well, you've brought a variety of interesting instruments here, and that must be those are nylon strings, I guess.
Yeah, the old same set Willie Nelson uses.
And it sounds good. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, we are going to talk about your recent release, All Our Time, here coming up shortly. But how about another song first?
Sure. Yeah. I'll play a song from the record. Let's see, which one will I do? I've got so many. Actually, you know what? I'll do a banjo song. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris also brought several instruments with him.
Too many, probably.
So watch out, y'all. There's a banjo and it's loud.
If you want to not hear banjo, now's the time to turn the radio off. Anyway, yeah, this one's from the record. It's called The Bluebird. I saw that bluebird crying, found my song without trying. I put my troubles all away for a little while. I did. I got my peace and quiet. Never thought I'd find it. I put my troubles all away for a little while. I did. Spent time with friends of mine. We talked through till the morning time. I put my troubles all away for a little while. I did. Just as it stopped raining, he died without pain. Then I put my troubles all away for a little while, dear. I put it all away for a little while.
Chris Chism, live here on Pass the Hat. Learn more at chrischismsounds.com.
Thank you.
Appropriate song because the bluebirds out on the farm are starting to build their nests in the
Yep.
bluebird houses.
Catching all the little bugs.
And everybody, that was from Chris's release from a few months ago. The EP is called All Our Time. The track is The Bluebird. And Chris, where did you record this?
I just recorded that all at home. Yeah.
Nice. Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I try to do it DIY. It helps save a little bit of money, you know. It's
And any particular tools that you like to use to do your home recording?
oh gosh, don't ask me that. Yeah, I'm a nerd for all that stuff.
We could be here for a while.
Yeah. Kirk was actually just talking about SoundPure. I got the mic that I used for most of it at SoundPure in Durham. I've kind of upgraded stuff slowly over the years. You know, you start out with just one microphone, and then
Sure.
you gradually get up. But I did get a new laptop for it, which was a big expense, and that one was very, very exciting. Feels like you're, putting an investment in too. So.
Nice.
Right.
And so you record, these are just you playing, or were others involved?
It's mostly me. There's a few other people. I have a friend who helped kind of do some of the mixing and stuff, and he did a little bit of additional instrumentation. But my friend Jack Carmichael and Adriana Walsh, they did some singing on the title track, All Our Time. They're both just excellent harmony singers.
I don't
Nice.
know either of those names. Are they all play? Do they play out themselves? Are they in bands?
Adriana, she's in several other projects, but I don't think she has anything under her own name. But you might know Jack Carmichael, Jack the Song Man.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. He plays with me a lot. I just played a show with him last Friday at Local 506 in Carborough.
Nice.
He's a good
Nice.
friend of mine and very talented, great person all around.
Well, again, everybody, the release is All Our Time. The songwriter is Chris Chism, who's joining us this evening, and get this out on Bandcamp. And Bandcamp Friday would be a good day to do that.
Which is not today, but there's one coming up, I
Yeah.
guarantee it. And Bandcamp Friday, in case y'all don't know, is when 100% of the proceeds go to the artist. So a great idea if you're looking to buy music is find it on Bandcamp Friday. Hey, Chris, you mentioned briar-hopper.
I
What
did.
do you know about briar-hoppers?
I don't know. I just always heard my grandma when I was growing up, in her Kentucky accent, she'd always say, "Well, me and my brothers and sisters, we're briar hoppers."
That I'm
Better than sitting on them, I guess.
I reckon. I'm
I
telling
hope.
on myself, but one of my pseudonyms since I was in early junior high school, and I'm telling on myself again because that was in the mid 70s, has been Homer Briarhopper.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
I don't know where my junior high school self got that name from, but if you hear of Homer Briarhopper doing something, it might be me.
Oh yeah, we are live on the radio. Don't.
Oh, now the secret's out.
Secret's
Oh
out.
man.
Speaking of secrets getting out, can you play us another song?
Yeah. Good. Here, I'll play a new one. This one's about a family member. It's about my uncle. It's called Rough and Rowdy Ricky Dean. Oh, rough and rowdy Ricky Dean was born in 1974. Had a scar all the way down his arm from where my father, his brother, tried to kill him. Said he had his first cigarette at 10, had his last Monday at noon on the front porch laughing. And I wanna know where your sins are absolved. Did you mean it when you said you'd straighten out? Oh, and was it worse behind you? Oh, Ricky Dean. Once he said he'd beat me up if I spoke again. Well, I was old enough then. His mother always said that he'd go far if he could just keep the needle at his arm. Oh. And after all these years, I still think of him from time to time. I wanna know where your sins are absolved. Did you mean it when you said you'd straighten out? Oh, and was it worse behind you? Oh, Ricky Dean. And I was torn apart when I found out you died alone. I wanna know where your sins are absolved. Did you mean it when you said you'd straighten out? Oh, and was the worst behind you? Oh, Ricky Dean.
Nice.
Powerful, powerful song, Chris. Did you know Ricky Dean? I mean, when you were younger, or how old were you?
Ricky passed away around, like, I think the height of COVID. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I grew up, he was always around. He was always kind of just a troubled character, you know. In the childhood, you have people that kind of just come and go in your life, and
Yeah.
you don't know that much about, but when you live on the periphery, I think even if when people have just so much crazy stuff that seems like it's out of a movie going on, you know, I think it can make an impression, and he certainly did on me.
Well, it's a fabulous song, really excellent.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you.
So, we had talked about the big dreadnought guitar when you were
Yeah.
10 years old, and then other instruments, other guitars. But now you play three. Everybody, this song was just on a tenor guitar,
On the third instrument.
which is Chris shared with me, tuned like a mandolin, and then we had the banjo song, we had the classical guitar song, and so. But with all these instruments coming through your life, when did songwriting appear?
You know, that's the funny thing is, I feel like from the very beginning, that's all I wanted to do was write songs. So I was kind of a late bloomer when it came to really knowing anything about music, because when I first started, I just wanted to write songs. So a lot of them didn't make sense. It was sort of
That's a good
measure
thing.
of a measure of 3/4, and then a measure of 5, and I never play it the same way, and sometimes the lyrics changed. But over the years, you know, I sort of learned a lot more, and I started being like, if I want to do this right, I got to learn songs. So,
But
Yeah.
if I may, why did you want to write songs? I mean, and I ask that because I apologize. I was doing some tech stuff over here while you guys were having a conversation a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But it sounded like there wasn't a whole lot of music making in your household.
yeah, I don't know. It just, I don't know. Ever since I was old enough, that's just all I've wanted to do. I don't know. I got the bug somehow. Just listening to. I remember one time I was listening to like a Black Sabbath cassette on my dad's. I feel like I'm a little bit out of the generation of cassettes, but my family was very poor, and things kind of got to Indiana a little bit late. I feel like where I was, and I just remember listening to Black Sabbath, and I just remember thinking, I don't know what the heck these guys are doing, but I want to do that.
Right?
I don't know. I've just always had it. It's just, even if I have like terrible shows or long days at work, it's just the only thing I want to do for some reason. I don't know where it came
Fascinating.
from, but yeah.
Yeah, because we do this every week, and we have for over a decade now,
Yeah.
and it's probably not surprising that most of the folks that come in here who are singer-songwriters come from families where
Yeah.
music was a big part of their life already, and so there was some encouragement from parents of
Yeah.
making music is okay. This is something that you should do. So it's kind of an outlier to have someone show up and be as good as you are, and not have parents who are both musicians who are kind of
Yeah.
pushing you in that direction.
That certainly would have helped, I think, to know what I was doing. I remember when I got my first guitar, and my grandma, I said, we had a family friend. To this day, I don't know what his name was. They just called him Coon Dog. And they said, well, Coon Dog can play guitar. He can probably show you how, but I never got lessons from him. And she said, well, Coon Dog taught himself, so I'm sure you can too.
Nice.
And it took me about 10 years, but
It takes a little longer, but if you have the drive to do it, you can do it.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's part of it. You know, I think if you love anything enough, you know, you kind of can't help but learn it at some point.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, again, we're enjoying our time tremendously with Chris Chism. You can get out there, chrischismsounds.com, spelled just like it sounds, C's and an S on sounds.com. With another C.
Yeah.
Get out there.
I will say, not Chism like the Chisholm Trail, not like the John Wayne movie, CHISM.
No L.
Yeah.
Don't need no stinking else.
I don't need it.
Well, what we need, Chris, is another song from you before we reach the top of the hour and have to do a little business. So if you'd be so kind.
Sure, yeah. I'll do one that I let out last year. This is one of my favorite ones to play. It's called Drive My Car. You want to guess what it's about? Driving a car.
I bet
Could
there's
be
a car in there.
I thought it was a metaphor.
None in this whatsoever. lost in the dark, and everything gets left behind on the way. Yeah, it's all come and gone. And I find my way. I find my way. The road goes on and on and on and on ahead. The headlights show my way. The radio's broke, so I sing to myself. I sing to myself. And I find my way. I find my way. Thanks.
It just keeps getting better.
Too kind. Thank you.
No, I really mean it. We just for a little backstory. Usually we go out and we find people to be on the show. We see them playing out somewhere. We hear them playing somewhere. So we really want you on the show. This one happened the opposite. You reached out to us and said, "Hey, I've got a new EP coming out. Do you have any slots open on the show?" And surprisingly, we did. And we said, "Yes, come on in."
Yeah, of course.
And what a great decision.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
This is a great show so
I'm glad
far.
you haven't come to regret it. Thank you.
Chris, songwriting process, and these are wonderful songs. Very interesting, and each song has a little bit different music, but all of them have deep, thought-provoking stories to tell. And so for you, is you have some story like of your uncle that you've experienced personally, or you messing around, find some chords that are evoking a story in your mind, or is there any one way these wonderful songs appear?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I always talk to my songwriter friends about that kind of thing, and I hate to say such a cliche answer, but it kind of does happen different every time. Lately, it's been with my long work commute, just sitting in the car, and I don't have a guitar, and I'm driving an hour every day, and it's just, lately I've just been trying to do everything I can to sort of come up on a song with such limited time, and lately it's been singing and just trying to find a vocal melody that I can play when I get back to my guitar. But a lot of the time, I think with this song, it was just that, there's just something about it that I was like, I feel like the imagery there is just driving your car at night.
That evokes image right there, just that little riff.
Yeah. So, I think my mantra is just like, I just try to follow my creativity and just find things wherever they happen. Sometimes if it's a different way than I've done it before, it's still okay to pursue that.
And once you sort of have it pulled together initially, is it perfect, or do you let it
Never.
grow and change, or what's that process like?
Yeah, I think they're all a little bit different. As time goes on, like they say, like some of Bob Dylan songs, he would change them so much live that people didn't recognize the song later. I don't quite get to that, but yeah, I think a lot of the time it usually takes me a couple months to get it finished at least, and then you sit with it for a while and you play it out because you write it and that's a part of the process. And then you play it for people, and that's a part. And then when you record it, it's another part, you know. So there's just like multiple steps to finishing it. And I think once you get to recording, usually it's pretty close. That's about as finished as it gets.
Well, I applaud you for being patient and not. We have so many people come in here think they need to push the song out right away, or
and then it's done,
and to let it find its own voice in its own way, and trust it. That's really nice to hear. Everybody, we are past the hat. We've reached the top of the hour. We are here every Friday from 6 to 8 o'clock, bringing you the best in live music from local, regional, international, interstellar. We've had them all.
Yep.
And the live portion is always 6:30 to 7:30, and we're halfway through and have a little business to do. Bob, we are so fortunate to have an Hour 2 sponsor.
That's right. Support for this second hour of Past the Hat is sweetly provided by, hey, see that box? Sweetly provided by Matthews Chocolates, 104 North Churton Street, Hillsborough, North Carolina, the finest in chocolate and chocolate accessories for all of your chocolate needs. And let's face it,
we all have chocolate needs.
Every guest on Past the Hat gets a gift of chocolate from Matthew. We don't know what's in the box, but we do know that it is delicious. So we hope that you enjoy it. And y'all, as we always say, every holiday is a chocolate holiday. Get yourself over to Matthew's for the next chocolate holiday. Do not walk in tomorrow and expect to be able to order 57 chocolate bunnies in time for Easter the very next day, because you should have been placing those orders last week. That being said, I was in there today, and there was a case full of truffles in there. They looked fantastic, all kinds of wonderful decorations. You're going to have a good time. You might get lucky if you stop by tomorrow and just pick up a little bit of chocolate for that one special person.
What time is Matthew usually open? Just varies. So just go over at daybreak and stand there looking wistful.
Looking mournful. Yes.
There you go.
Well, Chris, I'm sorry, Kirk, you were going to say something.
Well, I was going to say to the people who are listening on the radio, WHUPFM.org, which is a wonderful place to listen, to be sure, not just to our show, but dozens of other thought-provoking and music-provoking and all sorts of shows, that on Pass the Hat, we do multimedia.
That's right. We're a TV station for this brief live hour every Friday evening.
So you would probably, if you're on the radio, might be interested in hopping over and seeing what Chris and his variety of wonderful instruments looks like.
That's right. You get the same high-quality audio, the same high-def audio married with high-def video, and you can find that at WHUP Past the Hat, at WHUP Past the Hat on your favorite streaming services, and your favorite streaming services are YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. YouTube keeps them forever, so you can watch this one live, and then you can go back and look through a fantastic long archive of many years of live streams that we've done. YouTube and Twitch keeps them for 2 weeks, so you can watch last week's and maybe the week before, depending on how quickly they get along to deleting them. But all three of them are fantastic for watching live and joining in on the chat.
We know that you're enjoying this show with Chris as much as we are, and so share that business about going out there on YouTube, and all your friends can look and enjoy Chris's music and banter anytime.
Anytime. And right now, Chris, when you were playing that riff just a few moments ago, and you mentioning that it was evoking just driving down a starlit country road, middle of the night, part of what evoked that feeling, I think, was this particular guitar you're playing it on, because it's a tenor guitar. It's tuned a little bit different. What introduced you, or what got you interested in playing a tenor guitar?
Well, normally this isn't something I feel like would happen, but for some reason, me and my wife were in my hometown back on a visit. She's from the same place, and we walked into a music store, and I was wanting to buy a mandolin, but as my wife was playing the mandolins, I just stumbled across this in the corner, and I don't know, the stars just aligned, and I played it, and I was just like, I don't know what this thing is, but I'd like to take it home. And my wife very graciously bought it for me as a gift, and I like to say that it's one of the best, 120 $20 I've
That
ever
was a
spent.
good gift.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know. It's a little bit cheap. There's better ones, but it's got some mojo, I think. So
They,
Oh, it
they
does,
do
definitely.
evoke kind of an old-timey feel to them just because of the way they're tuned, I think. And I guess a lot of folks don't know that tenor guitar is a four-string guitar tuned in fifths, kind of like the four strings of a mandolin or a banjo, were the standard guitar in the United States back before the turn of the last century. So all of those old cowboy songs, old guys playing around the campfire, they were played on four-string guitars.
after the banjo went out of style, because they wanted to keep banjo players in business in big jazz bands, so what they did was they said, "Hey, let's take a tenor banjo neck, and let's stick it on a guitar, and these guys can play all the same chords."
Keep jamming.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So if you don't want a banjo, get a tenor guitar.
But it does kind of it gives you a different sound, and it sounds old timey no matter almost what you do.
Yeah. I would be remiss if I weren't to say part of the appeal is just to, get something that sounds different and makes you think differently. I'm sure Kirk. Once you get programmed into guitar mode, and you try a banjo or like whatever, it's a great way to stay creative, I think.
Well, I wish Kim were here because anytime Kim sees a new and different instrument, her eyes light up. So we will share this story about these instruments with
Kim's
her.
people are also from rural Indiana, and I was just texting her, and I think she said she had an uncle named Coondog. So you guys might be related and not even know it.
You never know. I mean, there's not that many people up there.
Right.
Very few and far between.
Well, can you please play us another song?
Sure, yeah. Here, I'll play another one on the tenor guitar. Why not? This one's a little bit older. I've been all over this country. I left that woman near Kansas City all alone. She kept on saying, "Well, baby, 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 I still love you." All I said was, "I don't know why you would." It's a lonely way to live your life, feeling like you're on the run. In a fever, I went back home again. I went to see my mother's grave. It was all the same, except the flowers were changed and the grass had grown over, and I'm getting older than I've ever been. It's true. And I
More Chris Chism live here on Pass the Hat. Learn more at chrischismsounds.com. That's Chism, Chism. Chris, don't abuse the microphones, man. So, you got any upcoming gigs where people can come and see you live and throw money in the tip jar?
Yeah, I've got a few of them coming up. I would say check my Instagram out if you want to see those. I can't remember the exact dates, and I don't want to lead any people astray. But I do know I've got one at the Cave coming up in Carborough.
Great
and
venue.
One.
And I hate to break it to you, but the Cave is in Chapel Hill.
Oh, I always get that wrong.
It's within 100 yards of the border or so.
I've had one time I posted a show on YouTube or something, and I said, hey. In the comments, I'm playing a show in Carborough at the Cave. Some guy commented and said, it's in Chapel Hill, okay?
Yeah, actually.
They're very sensitive type over there.
Right?
Yeah, Chapel Borough.
Yeah, it just needs one name because it's all melded together there. Although most of the people in Carborough don't want to be part of Chapel Hill.
I love Carborough. It's
You and me both.
yeah, it's a great little spot.
So the Cave is coming up, and how do folks find you on Instagram?
Yeah, it's just Chris Chism Music on Instagram.
Easy to find.
Yeah. That's where I post most of the shows that are coming up and stuff. But I'm on Facebook and Bandcamp and YouTube and all the other stuff.
All the
too,
good
so,
stuff.
Yeah, there's only 2 Chris Chisms, and I'm one of them.
You're the good one.
Well, I'm the one always wearing a hat, I think.
Is that in order to identify yourself as the Chris Chism instead of that Chris Chism?
As this Chris Chism, yes. I am this Chris Chism with the hat and the 4-string guitar.
Y'all, we are here with Chris Chism live here in the studio. We've got another 15 minutes or so. So, Chris, can you play us some more music?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do another one. Yeah. Let's see. My running joke is I've got enough instruments just by myself for a whole band. So.
Oh, and I am noticing that on your website, chrischismsounds.com, there's a prominent picture of you holding a banjo, and it is not that banjo that we have here in the studio.
Is it? Oh yeah. It is another one. Yeah. I always have to give a shout out. That was a kit that I built from
Really?
Carver banjos. Wonderful guy in Indiana. Never met him, but he is from Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Carver. He makes wonderful banjos, and you can just order the pieces and sort of put yourself
Oh,
together.
how fun.
Well, that's fun, yeah.
Yeah. So I had the delight of telling people I built it, but really all I did was just screw it together.
That's still building.
To some degree. Here's a song called When It Rains Down on School Street. When it rains down on School Street in the spring, the house falls quiet. It does. And I'm upstairs just planning all my little runaway dreams. And she's on my mind with blue hair, brown rose showing on through so bright. It's all I can do just to forget. Maybe I just better off alone. I never knew what was right to out the side, threatening me. Well, I wonder, well, how long will it stand? Lightning strikes, they punctuate the silence, and other moments come to pass. It has. Well, I wonder how long will the rain last?
Daggum, Kirk, it just keeps getting better.
Chris, in that song you did, and you've done this in a couple of your songs, and
What, mess up?
no.
Oh,
The opposite of
We
that.
like that, and it's unusual for us to see it, but not unique. But in the middle of the song, you just went into some people might call it a bridge, but it was sort of an extended instrumental piece in the
Yeah.
middle there.
An interlude.
It's very interlude. That's
Yeah,
perfect,
that
and
sounds
that's
nice.
cool. So
Yeah.
that how does that happen? I mean, you got your verse, chorus, or whatever, and your standard chords you're moving through, and things, and your melody and everything, and all of a sudden, how does it happen that all of a sudden you go somewhere different in a song? Is that you just have a feeling, or what happens?
Well, Kirk, when you don't have a band with you to get mad at you for going off,
You can just wander.
Yeah, you can just wander. Yeah, I think sometimes I kind of go into it and I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna trail off, here's the spot.
Yeah.
And then you try to improv. I've been trying to get better at improv. Playing with people that play bluegrass and are much better than me. It's taught me a lot about how to solo and where it fits in and stuff. So I guess in a nutshell, yeah, I think you kind of just feel it and you're like, I guess I'll go for it and see what happens.
Well, it was nice because it's sort of anything unusual in a song. It's so for me as a listener, at least it goes, wow,
It draws you in.
yeah, it does. I
Yeah.
said, what's he doing there?
I'm a fan. I kind of like when people take it a little bit off the recording when they play it live. So I give myself a little bit of liberty. I don't think anyone's listened to it and be like, he's got to play it this way. But sometimes, it's nice to hear different interpretation.
Yeah,
So
that was
I try.
As soon as you said that, I was thinking back to a concert I saw in the early '90s of the Who, and Townsend played the solo differently than I had heard it on the album, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing, man?
What?
That's not the song. That's
it
not
together."
how it goes,
He should have known better.
right?"
I should have known.
But I can understand from a musician standpoint, after you've played the song live 40 billion times, you
Yeah.
might want to do something different.
Yeah. I think you keep it on track a little bit, but you give yourself a little bit of freedom.
Well, I've been super enjoying this hour of live music with you, Chris,
Thank
and,
you so
and I think
much.
our guests have as well. We've got a few more minutes, and I'm thinking I should stop talking and just turn it over to you and let you play a few more songs.
Sure. Yeah. I'll do one more. I guess that's
No,
What I'm
not
here for.
one
We
more.
probably have time for two if you have two you'd like to share.
okay.
Okay, you can do one more if you want to do one more, but just make it an 8-minute song.
Okay. Fair enough. That'll cost extra. Though. Let's see. 3, 5. Okay.
I am intrigued, by the way, not to interrupt, but it's the classical guitar, Bob, has a big wide neck, and
Right.
your other instruments have those skinny little
They
necks.
do.
So what's it do to your hand? Try and say, hey, hand.
I won't lie. It feels weird. This guitar This guitar has the biggest neck of any guitar I've
It is a
ever
wide
played
neck
in my
guitar.
life.
Especially when you're moving up there.
It's very thick. It's
But it also has a great sound to it, even with that capo up around what, the 8th or 9th fret. It sounds great.
yeah, I love this thing. It's got a lot of. This is how it looked when I bought it. I've probably had it for almost 10 years now. I got it for $70 at a pawn shop.
Sweet.
No name in it. I don't know what.
Doesn't
maker.
matter. Sounds good.
Yeah, it could be Toys R Us brand. I don't know.
Right?
Anyway, I'll quit jabbing my jaws, as it were. This is my real slow song. This is the namesake of the EP. It's called All Our Time. As sure as the day ends, night comes. Oh, as sure as the rains fell, this we all can know for sure, that time will pass on by. Oh, and now the seasons changed again. All the windows are open wide. There's a breezes blowing in the cold. It's soon to come. All the birds are gone till the spring comes. There's so much that we can't see. Ivy slowly growing the space we've yet to fill. Oh, and still thanks.
Chris Chism live here in the studio. Your voice sounds really good with that guitar.
Well, thanks. I'm glad they compliment each other.
So I'm wondering, did you pick out the guitar because it sounded good with your voice, or has your voice kind of adjusted to playing with the guitar?
I feel like at that time I wouldn't have known. At the time that I got it, I feel like I wouldn't have known. I kind of.
So they kind of grew together.
So I had this job at a hospital, bringing food to rooms. It was called being a tray passer. And when I got my first check, I bought tickets to a concert and I got this guitar. So that was the first two things. I walked in and I knew I wanted a nylon string guitar, and it was the cheapest one. So I said, I'll take that one. And now over these years, I feel like it was a good purchase. I've come to really love it.
I think it was an amazing purchase because it it suits your style, it suits your voice, it really goes together well, and you've learned to make it your instrument.
Oh, I hope so.
It works
Yeah.
well. Have you got another song you can play for us, or should we wind up now?
Let's see.
Do you know Wagon Wheel?
Let's see.
Do not play a wagon wheel.
I'll play Wagon Wheel. Let's see. I'll do one I learned from one of my favorite local artists. I'm a big fan of Jake Xerxes Fussell out of Durham.
Oh yeah.
And I was listening to the song so religiously, and I finally told my wife, I said, I have to learn it. So here's one of my favorite tunes from Jake Xerxes Fussell to close it out. It's called The River St. John's. I got fresh fish this morning, ladies. They are gilded with gold, and you may find a diamond in their mouth. They are just from the river St. John's, St. John's. They are just from the river St. John's, St. John's. I got mullets this morning, ladies. They are fresh and fine. You can buy 'em off a dime. They are just from the river St. John's, St. John's. They are just from the river St. John's. I got fresh fish this morning, ladies. They are gilded with gold, and you may find a diamond in their mouth. They are just from the river St. John's, St. John's. They are just from the river St. John's. Thanks.
Oh, you have, dear listener, been listening to a wonderful hour of Chris Chism here live in the studio. Learn more at chrischismmusic.com and get your chocolate at Matthew's Chocolates. Chris knows where it's at.
I do.
All right, you have reached the point of the show, dear listener, where we turn off the live stream, but the show does not end. So if you're engaged in the live stream, and thank you for being, you don't have to just stop. You can flip over to WHUPFM.org, listen to the rest of the show. If you happen to be here in the footprint of Hillsboro, 104.7 FM is WHUP, and you can listen live. And if you're out there elsewhere in the universe, you can find us on your TuneIn app. You can find us on Radio Garden, all those places where you can just drill down into local music and find WHUP. You can find the remainder of this last half hour of the show where we're going to listen to a playlist that Chris brought into us. And he's going to give us some intros and outros and play some music that is local in his heart and stuff that he motivates him, that he thinks you need to listen to. But the live stream is going to end momentarily. I have a couple of buttons to click. It's going to end now. Wave goodbye, Chris.
Bye.
Okay, it's just